Good morning everybody, happy Sunday and welcome back to another video. Today's video we're going to be doing this hand mould. I'm not quite sure what I wanted to do with it, and then I came up with doing SummerWeen because you all know I have an 8-year-old boy who has autism. He suffers really bad with the summer. He's kind of got like that seasonal affective disorder where as soon as there's a change in the season, it affects him. So because he's very sensitive, he reacts quite badly to summer. So as soon as the UK clocks go forward from April and the lights, the light change, so it starts getting dark later and lighter early in the morning, he kind of becomes this, I don't know, I can't even put it into words. He just becomes not himself, and he becomes highly affected in severe behaviour. So as September comes, he starts to calm down a little bit, and as the clocks go back in October in the UK, he kind of settles back into his shell, and he's very quiet and reserved. So at the moment his behaviour is quite rough, to put it into words. He's very wild, he's very abusive and aggressive. But obviously as a parent of a special needs child, we have to be equipped for that. So we try and divert the frustrations with some things that he likes, like when it's warm, we know he gets comfort from the summer, like the pool. But obviously the UK's weather is detrimental. It's not it's not what the weatherman says anyway, put it that way. So for the past 2 weeks he's been stuck indoors because it's either raining or it's too cold to go out. Like at the moment the weather is only like 58 degrees, it's really cold, so he doesn't like going out when it's cold. He shields himself away, but because he's got that sensory overload going on, that aggression is still there. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to see if I can find things to divert it, to calm him down. And he keeps mentioning Halloween, so he knows Halloween's coming up because when he goes back to school after the summer holidays, which he goes back next week, Halloween is the next thing. So I'm going to be making some witches' hands. He loves witches. So we're going to make a hand, these hands in green holding a crystal ball. Now I have my orb mould here, which will be, if I can find my lights, I will try and illuminate it. I think that would be the best bet for it, because obviously being sensitive with the lights is the best thing. And do some purples and blues and some glitters. He does like glitter. So we're going to do the hands in green. I've got a variety of greens. I've got lime green, I've got floating glitter, I've got that, I've got that, I've got this, floating mica powders, and Resin's long green. I didn't just want it to be one colour and be flat, so adding different shades of greens and stuff like that will just make it a nice colour, and with the sparkle as well, that'll attract him. So if there is a part of him where he's struggling, I can give him his light. I'll get there like a little Halloween night light for him with the crystal ball, put it on, and then that will take away that frustration and that anger and that angst that he has, and maybe offer some comfort. But as parents, we try anything, and with Kobe, my 8-year-old, I will do anything for him to try and calm him down, because he's a big boy. He's like 7.5 stone. He's in 11 to 12-year-old clothes, and as he's getting bigger, his punches and his kicks are becoming more stronger and stronger. So we do try and keep his aggression down to a level, but obviously there's still always that first whack that he gives. So if we know what's going to set him off, then at least we've got something that we can give him to try and suppress that aggression, if that makes sense. Anyway, that's what we're doing today. And no, I'm not struggling with my child, and no, I don't hate my child. So if anybody comes on here saying that I'm being horrible to my son, I'm not. We don't go by what works by the book for him, because it doesn't work. We've tried behavioural therapists, we've tried paediatricians, the school have been involved, and nothing seems to work. Kobe is Kobe, and he will rebel against anything, and that's just the way autism is. So diversion methods have always been his success, so that's why I'm doing this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up, I'll start off with 8 ounces, and if I need any more I can always make some more. So I'm going to get my PPE kit on. If you are doing resin, new to resin, always make sure that you wear PPE kit, which consists of respirator, goggles if required, and gloves. Nitrile gloves are always recommended because they're more stronger, and also penetration of chemicals through the gloves is very minimum. So on that note, I'm going to put you on pause and I'll be back and we can get on with the video. Right, so I'm back with the resin. I'm using the Apex High Gloss 1:1 resin from Just You Online UK, and we're just going to throw everything in. I just want a nice vibrant green. I should have mixed this in first, but oh well. So just cleaning my stick. What's some of this grass green? Not too much, just a little bit. And some of the floating glitter. I'm not going to put this one in because it's a bit dark. I'm just going to go for some of these. And we'll have some floating mica powder. And hopefully that should be nice. If it's not, then there's not much I can do. So I'm going to spray a bit of isopropyl alcohol in here. So before we get going, Beebeecraft. Beebeecraft is an online crafting company that offers a YouTube program. Within their YouTube program, they will offer you a budget so that you can spend it on their website, and in exchange for these free credit that they give you, they ask for some videos. All they ask is that you have at least 100 subscribers and a bit of interaction on your videos. Regular uploads, so like posting at least once a week. Links for everything from today's video will be down in the description box, along with links from Beebeecraft. They've also sent a 10% discount. The discount code is also in the description box, along with the link to the YouTube program. The discount can be used if you don't want to buy this mould, so to say. You can use 10% discount against your order. They are very cheap, very good company. The customer services are fantastic, and moulds as well. Most of the moulds that you get, if you are into resin, come with more than one, so you've always got a supplement as well. So what you pay for sometimes on places like Amazon, I'm not talking about big brands, I'm just talking about things like Amazon, you'll pay like, this could be like £12 and you'll pay £8 for two, so you're saving money. Yeah, everything from today's video, Beebeecraft links to the YouTube the YouTube program, the website, and the 10% discount code, plus discount code from Just You Online UK, and links to their website will be in the description box for you. I'm out of breath now. Honestly, this time of the year is the worst because it's the last week of the holidays. The kids are bored, they're out of routine because obviously they're not at school, so everything's up in the air. So everything is normal on my channel, normal family life. Boys will be boys. They fight like over brothers and sisters. They argue. Well, they don't fight, but when I say fight, I mean like argue. They scrap. That's what we call it in the UK, scrapping. And they were arguing over a bag of popcorn. So let's get back to where I was. Right, so I've got 8 ounces and I've done all my mixing. And I've sprayed some isopropyl alcohol into my mould, and what that will do, that will help break the surface tension within the mould, get rid of the static that attracts bubbles, and bubbles are less likely to stick. So let's get pouring. So I'm just going to pour in the centre there, let it run when it wants to run. I just want to pour it at least 1/4 of the way, and the reason why I want to pour it 1/4 of the way is because I want to squeeze it, because it's got 90-degree angles. Bubbles do like to sit and cling, so I'm just gonna pour that there. It's going to need more than 8 ounces this anyway. I know the large ones, they take 20 ounces, so this probably take about 15. So there where the fingers are, we're just gonna squeeze, and that will just help release any air pockets or bubbles that may be trapped in those 90-degree angles. I would advise a deep pour because most resins don't go more than 3 centimeters. This has a depth pour of 5 centimeters, so I know that the width of here to here is not more than 5 centimeters. So that's fine for me. So I'm just going to pour this in. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put you on pause, redo all the colours, I'll be back. Right, so I'm back and I've mixed up another 6 ounces of resin. So when I pour this in, that will make it 14 ounces, and I've got a feeling it isn't going to be enough. So again, we just pour it from the centre and just let it pour where it flow where it wants to go. If it needs any more resin, I will fill that up towards. Yeah, it's going to need more resin. It's going to need another 4 or 5 ounces, I think. Right, so I'm just going to let that degas for now, because obviously I've got to keep an eye on it for bubbles anyway. It's going to need more resin. But what I'm going to do is mix up some more resin for this, and I'm going to mix up some resin for this, for our, I forgot what it's called. Crystal ball. Right, so I'm back. It's peace and quiet. The kids are watching a movie. I've mixed up 8 ounces of resin there. I have some lights, which are just white lights. So we can have them flashing or as solid light. And we are going to add some film. So this is the film I have. I've actually got this off Temu. It's just like an iridescent film. So I'm going to put some of that in the inside of the mould. And just to give it a bit more depth of colour, if that makes sense. So I just want to cut that. And then we've got some purple floating glitter, some blue floating mica powder, and some purple floating mica powder. And we're just going to add that in. But the colours will be just singular. That might be a little bit too large, but we can always cut it back down to size. And just we're not going to be filling this right up to the top, because I don't want the neck of this, if that makes sense. If you get any spares, put them to one side. You can use them half cuts another time. So again, I'm just going to roll that around just so that I can get that in there. And that should be, no, it's still a little bit too big. Let me just put it on. Right, so I just cut it up into shreds, put it in. I'm not after it filled, it's just a little bit of a reflection of light, so that when the lights go in, the lights shine, they pop in. So I'm just going to put these into a spiral like that, and then we're just going to put them in. Like I said, not after anything specific. That is fine for me. Right, so I just want to put a little bit of resin in there. And all I'm doing is I'm just spinning my thing around just to get behind all the, what's it called, the film, because it's stuck on the sides, and that's fine, it's all covered. Right, so I just want to pour a little bit of resin into these for the purple and the blue. All that resin, yeah, and put in some purple floating glitter. Now this will tint the resin maybe to a lilac colour, very, very pale yellow, purple. It might not do, it might not. I have seen it, I haven't used this purple, but some of the other colours I've used, it has tinted the resin purple, yeah it has, which is fine. And ideally, just 1 minute, I want to use the Starry Skies pigment drops or alcoholics, whatever they are. These give like a, an effect in the resin. These are from INTORESIN. I will link a discount code I have from INTORESIN. You need to make sure you give it a good shape, because the pigment separates from the colour. The colourant separates from the ink or oil. And then I'm just going to squeeze. Let's have 10 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need to get a move on because this is going to start flash curing if I don't. I just want that striation through, you see? And we're just going to pour that in. I knew there wouldn't be enough resin. Right, so I've mixed up another 3 ounces and put it in. And I'm just going to drizzle just a little bit of the blue. I didn't really need the purple, to be honest with you. I don't want too much. There's already purple in it, but we'll just throw a little bit in. Might just add a bit of a depth of colour. Right guys, so that's it for today. Oh, the make, should I say. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put this on my heat mat. This is already on my heat mat. That took 18 ounces. This took 10. I have got a little bit of resin left. Probably about half an ounce, about 9.5 ounces that took, which is a lot of resin really for a little orb. So I'm going to move that over to my heat mat. Let them cure, and I'll be back and we can get the next part of the video done, where we can colour the fingernails of the hands and set the crystal ball into place, glue it in, and have a look at our witchy hands crystal ball nightlight. Bye. Right, so I'm back and these are now cured, and we're going to get these demoulded. I'm just breaking the seal between each one. And then we have the hands. That's pretty cool actually. Right, so I showed Colby the ball I did, the crystal ball, and he didn't like it. So he didn't like the paper showing, so I just did it in clear with glitter and lights, and I've added nail varnish. Well, it's just mica powder and a violet chameleon powder, just to give effect. I've gone around here with, what's it called, the barbing tool, just to make it a bit more softer. So we're going to get this demoulded. All this is just holographic glitter. There we go. So it's just clear. Looks more better, doesn't it? And then we've got the lights. So we're going to fix. Just got a bit of overpour. So we're going to fix that there. Sit the lights. Let me just turn them over. Go there like that. I don't know what's wrong with these. A minute. There you go. It was just stuck. Yep, that will go there. And then I'm gonna turn that there. And we're gonna glue them there. So you're gonna need some super glue. Right. So I'm gonna be using the B7000. So I just need to get on my glue from around it. You can use whatever super glue you have as long as it's a firm hold. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this all around the edges here. And then I'm going to stick this here. And that should be perfect. That's sat there, and then we can... What do you think, guys? I was actually going to stick some false nails on, but because he likes to put things in his mouth, I didn't think it was a good idea. So you just got to play what benefits you, really, and what's best for you, whoever you're making your products for. So if you're making anything with a child, just make sure, it doesn't matter what age they are, make sure that they're not at risk of choking and things like that. But yeah, I'll take some pictures of it properly from the side view, etc. But I'm going to leave that with you for today. Please let me know what you think down in the comments. Let me bring you down. And there we have it. Pretty cool, isn't it? I like it. He's going to love it. And there we go. So please like, comment and subscribe if you've not already done so. That would help my channel out so much. And I shall see you on tomorrow's upload. Goodbye. Thanks for watching.